might be some more people arriving, but I'm sure they'll sneak in as it is. So what we're going to do first, we're going to read a story, and we're going to read a story with a bit of a special guest. And then if we're lucky, you'll be able to come and say hello to the special guest at the end of the session as well. So who do you think our special guest is? Do you think it might be Maisie Mouse? Are we to see if we can find a Maisie Mouse? Who's that over there? Who's that? Maisie's come for a story with us. Everyone say hello, Maisie. Oh, we've got to make her feel nicer. We can do louder than that. Hello, Maisie. Oh, you've got something you can love with Maisie already. Now, Maisie's a little unsteady on her feet at the moment, so we'll just leave Maisie here. There's always one. There's always one. So, now for the story that we're going to read, perhaps we could ask Maisie which story we'd like to read. We've got Maisie Goes to the Museum. We've got Maisie Plays. So which one? Maisie Plays Football. Or perhaps there's a story about Maisie Goes to the Library. Are we to read this one? We'll make sure it goes on for no more than about 8 minutes, however. We'll make sure it is. Right, boys and girls, so this story is called Maisie Goes to the Library. And the very talented Lucy Cousins wrote this story as well. Here we are. And look what's on the front page. What's that? Maisie's library card. Have you got your library card today, Maisie? Oh, well, I'm sure if you ask one of the people, they'll let you borrow it. Because we're very kind. We're very nice as librarians. Here we are. Who's that? Maisie. Maisie likes going to the library. How lovely to look at a book in a nice, quiet place. It was the sort of day when Maisie wanted a book about fish. Have you read this before? You've got it at home as well. It's so popular. She found a flappy book about birds, but no fish. She found a shiny green book about turtles, and a great big stripy book about tigers, but no fish. Never mind, there are so many things to do in the library. We can use the computer. We can listen to music. We can make a copy of your favourite picture. Look at the fish in the aquarium. Aquarium. That's it. So Maisie looked by the aquarium, and that's exactly where she found a book about fish. And it was sparkly. Maisie settled down to read in a quiet corner. But then Cyril and Tallulah came along and started laughing at Tallulah's funny face. And then Eddie came in and shouted, "Story time!" Because Ostrich was going to tell a story in the story corner. Maisie's quiet store corner. There was an old woman who swallowed a fly. Charlie started laughing. Ho, 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 ho. She swallowed a dog to catch the cat. Then everyone started laughing. Woof, woof. Ho, 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 ho. And they were still laughing when they checked out their books and went outside to play. In the park, Cyril and Charlie pretended to be the old woman and her dog. Woof, woof. Tallulah meowed like a cat and Eddie neighed like a horse. And Maisie read her sparkly book about fish in a nice, quiet place. And that's the end of that story. Oh, let's give a round of applause for Maisie. And Susie Cummings as well. Right, well, we'll say goodbye to Maisie, and if you want to say hello to Maisie, later on she'll be able to come out, and if you'd like to have your photograph taken with Maisie, although we might have to have some sort of queuing and ticketing system there. But I don't think we need to charge. I don't think we need to charge like a £5 or a pop to have a photograph. We can do it, you like to have your photograph taken. We might have to clear a bit of space because Maisie might just sort of like tread on some people if she's walking across it. Everyone say ta-ta to Maisie, see you later. Ta-ta, see you later. Bye. See you later. And don't pull her tail. You can't pull Maisie's tail. Right, boys and girls, well, before we have another story, I think we can have a bit of exercise, shall we? We all just stand up and we'll have a... You're all ready to stand in a point. Now then, has everybody brought their head? You brought your head, have a check. What about your shoulders? You got your shoulders? Have you got your knees? Have you got your toes? Yeah, I know. Has everyone got 10 toes? And you don't got your 10 toes? You've got your 10 toes. What about your eyes? Have you got 2 eyes? You haven't got 2 ears? Are you there? You know what's fun about that? Are we ready then? 1, 2, 3, 4. Salt and vinegar, fish and chips. Get it mixed up. Head, shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, and eyes and ears and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Now, do you think you can sing it really slow? Shall we sing? Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, and eyes and ears and well, if we sung it really slowly, do you think we can sing it really, really quickly? Yeah! Are you ready? Are you ready? Wait for it. Wait, hang on. Hold your horses, wait for it. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Please have a pat on the back for the song. Right, let's sit down and we'll have another story then, shall we? Well, I'm not sure what story to read. What sort of mood are we in? Are we in a sensible mood or are you in a silly mood? I think, I don't know why I bother asking that. I've never had a child yet say, yeah, I'm in a sensible mood. Let's have a silly story about underpants. A silly story about underpants, and look! Yeah! You can see her underpants! And look what she's got, a big smile. She's a very happy smile there, isn't she? And this story is called More Pants. And it's by Giles Andre, and Nick Sharrett did the fantastic drawings. He's very, very clever. See all the boys and girls in their pants. And look at all those pants. What a lot of... How many are there? How many pants do we think there are? 128. More pants. Red pants. Green pants. Yellow submarine pants. Dancing with the Queen pants. Ooh la la. Yummy pants. Mummy pants. Sucking on your thummy pants. Tickling your tummy pants and matching bra. Never getting wetty pants. Supersonic jetty pants. Covered in spaghetti pants. For my tea. Now, has anybody else eaten their underpants for tea? Party pants. Party pants. Black belt in karate pants. Have you done a party pants? Boo! Boo! No, not me. Furry pants to skate in. Pants you're never late in. Stretchy pants for fitting an extra special mate in. Fluffy pants. Puffy pants. Big, strong and toughy pants. Come on, isn't that enough for pants? Hey, no way. Cooking in the kitchen pants. Good to scratch and itch in pants. Pants for a scary dinosaur. Colder pants. Hotter pants. Well, aren't there such a lot of pants? And why don't you make up some more? Oh, and that's the end of that story. Let's have a round of applause for Giles and Randy. Now then, let's have a look. We've had a silly story, but we'll have a bit more of a sensible, not too sensible, but a bit more of a sensible story. And this story is a story about this little girl here, and it's called Vegetable Glue. Does anybody know what vegetable glue is? Vegetable glue? Having to find out about vegetable glue. Let's find out about vegetable glue. And this story is written by Susan Chandler and Elena Adriozola. Did the drawings for it. Oh, what's happened? What's happened? When my right arm fell off, I knew just what to do. I stuck it straight back on with some vegetable glue. What's happened there? When my head rolled away, I thought that it had gone. But I found it again and stuck it straight back on. You can see for yourself that something's not right. People don't fall apart. It's really not to lie. I have to keep with me a big tub of glue to stick the bits back on to make me good as new. I hear you all shout, well, we've heard quite enough. Tell us, how do we make this gloopy green stuff? If our noses fall off, then what would we do? Where would we buy some vegetable glue? Well, it's not in the shops. It's not on the telly. Because vegetable glue is in everybody's belly. When you eat up your greens, your body makes glue, which keeps all of your bits still sticking to you. But I was quite silly. I made a big mistake. I wouldn't eat the good things. I would only eat cake. I couldn't eat cabbage or turnips or beans. I didn't like carrots. I didn't like greens. I didn't eat sprouts. No, I've no special glue. No goodness inside me, like other kids do. While others are playing, I can't even cough. And if I sneeze or burp, then something falls off. Oh dear. What's that? What's happened? Whoops! Pardon me. I've made a rather rude sound. And my bottom's dropped off and is lying on the ground. Oh no, you have to watch out for that one. Now, here is my granny to give me some more. She's looking quite good. For 104, she'd like you to know why she's so fit and able. Because she ate all her greens before leaving the table. She ate all her greens, and I hope you do too. Then you'll never need any vegetable glue. And that's the end of that short story as well. Oh, a round of applause. Right, let's have a sitting down song, shall we, there? I think we're still doing okay for time. Does anybody know a story about a guy called Old McDonald? What did he have? What did he have? What did Old McDonald have? Old McDonald had a farm. I asked one of the other kids at a library, and I said, what does Old McDonald have? And they went, chips. I said, we know where you went for your tea, don't we? 1, 2, 3, 4. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a E-I-E-I-O, with a moo-moo here and a moo-moo there, here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo-moo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a duck, E-I-E-I-O, with a quack quack here and a quack quack there, here a quack, there a quack, everywhere a quack quack. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a pig, E-I-E-I-O, with a here and a there, here a there, everywhere a Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had an elephant, E-I-E-I-O, with a here and a there, here a there a everywhere a Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a dinosaur. Really? You got to see a little arms and 3 fingers? All dinosaurs have little arms and 3 fingers, that's it. There you go, brilliant dinosaur over there. E-I-E-I-O, with a roar here and a roar there, here a roar, there a roar, everywhere a roar. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, And on that farm he had a jellyfish. Do you know what noise jellyfish make? What noise does a jellyfish make? That's right, no, they don't sound like happy. I asked my little boy what noise jellyfish make, and he said, you make a noise like a jellyfish. You need your jellyfish stingers as well. You need your jellyfish stingers. With here and there, here, there, everywhere. Oh, McDonald had a farm. And a big finish. E-I-E-I-O. Right, boys and girls, we're getting ready to finish up now, so we'll just finish off. We'll have one last story, and then we'll see if you've got time for a song.
What do you want? Silly one.
A silly story about a humongous hamster. Not just a normal hamster, but a humongous hamster. And not just any humongous hamster, but this humongous hamster goes to school. And there he is. There's a humongous hamster in the playground. Today is Bring Your Pets to School Day. There's the hamster. He's come to school. Freddie brings his fish. Maisie brings a rabbit. My hamster has never been to school before. But my hamster gets out of his cage. He must be hungry. He eats my packed lunch. He eats everyone's packed lunch. And then my hamster begins to grow and grow.
Have you ever seen a hamster that big before? Have you ever seen a hamster that big?
Everyone starts looking at him and laughing. The teacher tells my hamster off and to sit down and behave. But my humongous hamster breaks the chair. The teacher is not pleased. When the bell goes, the girls start their music and dance class. My humongous hamster tries to join in. He's got a tutu on. Oh, hamster with tutu. That's a bit silly. And he keeps getting in their way. Afterwards, the teacher suggests we settle down and do some painting. I draw my hamster. Everyone draws my hamster. We ask my humongous hamster which one he likes best. But he just eats the paintings. And that's when things get worse. Our teacher goes to find the head teacher. But my hamster follows her. He's beginning to go to the classrooms. He upsets the dinner ladies. Uh-oh. And eats all the school dinners. He climbs on the gym equipment. Get down, I tell him. Get down now. But he doesn't get down for ages. He goes into the playground. He likes to play hopscotch. He's too big for the slide, but he loves the roundabout. But then, the head teacher tells him off for being naughty and sends him to the corner. He sits there quietly. What's he doing? What's he doing? So I give him a hug. Then the whole class gives him a hug. And after that, bit by bit, my hamster shrinks back to normal hamster size. Then it's time to go home. I put him back in his cage and on the back seat of our car. My mum asked if I'd had a nice day. I just say, nah, boring. Well, won't get my hamster in trouble, do I? I'm not sure of that story. Let's have a round of applause. well. Now, some of you might know a song about winding bobbins up, or is that just me? Do you have to wind up bobbins? I'm alright. See, I didn't know that one. I was so
Shows how you do it.
I'll wind up. You got your bobbins? Wind your bobbin up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wind the bobbin up. Wind the bobbin up. Pull, pull, clap, clap, clap. Wind it back again. Wind it back again. Pull, pull, clap, clap, clap. Point to the ceiling. Point to the floor. Point to the window and point to the door. Clap your hands together. 1, 2, 3. And put your hands upon your knee. Can you wind a tiny one? Can you wind a tiny bobbin? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wind the tiny one. Wind the tiny one. Pull, pull. Clap, clap, clap. Wind it back again. Wind it back again. Pull, pull. Clap, clap, clap. Point to the ceiling. Point to the floor. Point to the window and point to the door. Clap your hands together. 1, 2, 3. And put your hands upon your knee. You ready for a giant one? You ready? I'm going to wind the giant one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wind the giant one. Wind the giant one. You're going to heave. 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 Clap, clap, clap. Wind it back again. Wind it back again. And heave. Heave. Clap, clap, clap. Point to the ceiling, point to your toes, point to your ears and point to your nose. Point to the window and point to the door. Clap your hands together. 1, 2, 3. And put your hands upon your knees. Right, boys, that's our story time over today. Thank you so much for coming. There are lots of activities on throughout the day. So if you want to have a word with a member of staff, and there's lots of things going on in the work. And just right now, if you'd like to get your photograph taken with Maisie Mouse, we'll maybe have to get a bit of a queuing system. We're not going to do tickets. But if you're on form in order to queue,
off we go. Cheers.